Hello everyone, I'm Sujin Lee, interpreting the lecture of Professor Besangsik, the professor of Daegu National University of Education. I'm going to share about career and higher education guidance for elementary school students. Overall, there are 10 sessions of the lecture. Today, I'm going to discuss the first and second sessions respectively. Let's see the content of the lecture for today. First, the importance of choosing a career. Second, choosing a career and job understanding. Third, career guidance of parents. Let's discuss the importance of choosing a career. Have you ever thought about what kind of job your children may have in the future? Or try to ask your children about what kind of job they want when they grow up. Or simply ask them, what is your dream? Please try to ask them about it. Some children simply answer the question easily, and some children will answer, I don't know yet. Even if they change their career in the future, it doesn't matter. The most important is if they have a dream or not. Let me introduce these issues one by one. First, I'm going to explain about the importance of choosing a career. Career is a road ahead that leads us the way for a better living. An occupation undertaken for a significant period of person's life and with opportunities for progress. An activity in which one person chooses to do what he does or she does in his lifetime. When still in elementary, getting directions or searching for a dream is not clear. But upon entering middle school, slowly they find the things that they enjoy to do, the things they are good at, and what they are interested in. If parents have interest to guide your children, to help them find those things, it is helpful and easier for them to find their way towards their career path. Career is about the things we choose to do for our lifetime. In reality, finding the way towards our career took a lifetime. Whatever job or occupation we choose is a constant thing for a living. In my case, if I retire at this time, I am not just going to stay home, but I am going to find a career that leads me to a better living. So, if we look at it, choosing a career is a continuous process. It can be seen that you are constantly thinking about what to do for a lifetime. So the effort we did in choosing a career is like making a compass. A compass is an instrument used for directions pointing north, south, east, and west. Which directions leads us the way is a career guidance. So, for the parents, don't just depend in school. You should be interested to what your children are good at and what makes them do better. Practice their skill or aptitude. Program in school should be linked at home, especially if parents getting interested in their children's interests is very helpful. So, the children looking for things that they are interested in is choosing a career. How I wish we can just pinpoint or someone can just decide the things for them to do in the future. But that is not the case. We have to choose a career for a living. There are words like this: birth and death. B stands for birth and D stands for death. Letter C is between the letter B and letter D. C stands for choice. In the field of searching a career, they need to explore, experience activities about different things related to a career through the help of parents, especially when the children are still young. Why is it important? The need for career guidance. Let us see the result of the survey about support plan for the career environment of Gyeongbuk Multicultural Youth. That was last year. There was a survey participated by the parents, teachers, and students who joined the interview. And the first question was elements of support for guidance on the child's career and education. Among them, I would like to introduce the answer of multicultural parents to the questionnaire. As a result, school career guidance program took 25.6%, Office of Education Career Camp 22.1%, support from a counselor or homeroom teacher 17.6%, professional counselor support in the locality 15.1%, parent education for career guidance 9.5%, dissemination of career guidance manuals for parents 6.5%, and the rest are others. They should provide career education for parents. In reality, year 2011, it started in school and it progressed up to 2016 and it strengthened. It is getting improved. I am going to discuss what are career programs and how they educate career education in school in the third and fourth session. Second is about child's career and education and people who help with guidance. In this case, we can see that they rely in school program. School and homeroom teacher 48%, family or relative 15%, neighbor parents or friends 11%, local organizations or group 11%, none 8%, media 4.9%, and others. Even how good the homeroom teacher in guiding the students, parents are far better than them in guiding their own children. The homeroom teacher is not only teaching one student. It can be easier for families to systematically examine students' aptitude or interest. Parents must be interested in child's career so that they can consult and seek guidance with the homeroom teacher. The third question is about the necessity of linkage guidance between school and family for child career guidance. Even they answered it must be connected, but parents still don't know what to do about their children's career advancement at home. Here are the answers were given by multicultural families. One of you might answer these questionnaires too. There are a lot of surveys, and obviously, the connection between the school and the family is necessary. At home, they still don't know yet, and some parents already know, but I would like to say that most of them do not know it well. There are a lot of questionnaires, but I only introduced 3. So, until now, how can career education be achieved in school? This time, career education in elementary school is ongoing, but in the beginning, it focused in third year middle school and high school. Don't be confused. 6 years elementary school, another 3 years in middle school, and 3 years high school. That makes it 6 years. Why it focus in third year middle school? Because that is the stage where they prepare for high school. They have to choose which school they are going to enroll. Same situation in high school students. They must have good grade to choose which university they are going to study. In high school, they have career guidance. Students have record book listed their activities about their career activities. What they have done were recorded, but next year it will disappear. That was the school program in the past, but now, even in elementary school, they have career guidance. Do you know what type of high school we have in Korea? What type of subject they teach? Maybe you don't have yet a high school children, so you don't know, or before they are going to high school, you should know. You must set a goal as early as possible to be linked when they go to middle school. Let us see a Korean high school type. There are 4 types of high school. General high school, special purpose high school, specialization school, and autonomous high school. General high school are a lot in Daegu City and in Gyeongbuk Province. What they have learned in elementary school, usually they go to general high school. Special high school like foreign language high school in Daegu, they are fostering talents, profession in foreign languages, international professionals talent training. We have the foreign language high school and in Busan International High School. And also we have Gumi Foreign Language High School. This kind of school is not easy to go. You must be good in English. So same is true in science high school. You must have high grades to enroll in this kind of school, and they provide science talent training. Art school needed talent in arts to enter this school. Physical education high school, you must be prepared when you are still in elementary. You must be good at sports to enter this high school. Have you ever heard Meister? Meister providing professional vocational education, customized training course, and we have in Gyeongbuk Master Mechanical High School. and Gumu Technical School. There are also high school providing education about employment, and that is the vocation, nurturing talent in a specific field for students with similar talents, aptitudes, and abilities. We have the Gumi National Electronic Technical School and Gumi Information High School. Experience. They provide experience-oriented education, such as field practice in nature in Daegu Dalgobol High School. Autonomous high school divided as public and private. Public school, enhancement of autonomy in curriculum and academic management, and implementation of holistic education. We have Andong High School and Bonghua High School. Private high school, they provide various education programs for each school, securing autonomy of private schools in Pohang Iron and Steel High School and Gimjeon High School. If your children wants to go to art school, is he going when he was in third year middle school? No. The child must be prepared when he was still young for him to follow his dream. So students find the career development through experience they acquired when they are still young. They need career guidance and career education. They should be prepared when they are still in elementary for them to follow their path towards their future. It back again. If students need moral development, they take moral education and practice it when they get older. Elementary school students take career education guidance. In the US, it started in kindergarten, started in 1970s. In the UK, it strengthens career-related learning in elementary school. How about Korea? It also starts in elementary. It strengthened career guidance education, started in 2011, and strengthened the career program in school in 2016, becoming actively in school program. They introduced different activities for third grade and fourth grade students. It increased opening of children's career experience centers in its provinces, and they provide career or job experience center. For example, if a student wants to become a doctor someday, they will go to the job centers and experience the job of a doctor. They will try what are the activities related to the medicine for them to find their path towards their career. And if they try this kind of experience, it will be good for them to understand what is career education. Sometimes I ask, do you have interest on your child's career guidance? Some answered, I have interest. Others answered, I don't know. Few answered, I know very well. Some answered, I don't know yet because my child is still young. So, when you started early, students can find their career path, unlike the old days that We can dictate what career they have to take. Like, you should become a doctor. You should become a lawyer. You should become a judge. You should become a teacher. And so forth and so on. Career guidance is making a person to decide about their career decision and career choices. Go ahead and create a career and career world that suits your aptitude, interests, and abilities by exploration and awareness. Career perception, exploration, experience, preparation process. A process to help you choose your career and enjoy a happy life while being satisfied with it. Let the child choose what they wanted to become. As parents, we should guide our children, provide experiences by search activities, job experience activities, and they realize about what career path they have to follow as they go to middle school and find their career. Parents introduce career activities is helping your children in choosing their career. What is the purpose of having first birthday ceremony? There are parents celebrating the first child birthday, and there are parents who are not celebrating it, of course. What is the highlight event of first birthday? So there is a box provided with different items, and let the child choose a thing he is interested the most. They provided pencils, money, thread, or different items that attract the child's interest. So if the child pick money, in the future he will make a lot of money. If the child pick the pencil do well in school. If the child pick the soccer ball, he will be a good player someday. This is just a superstition that parents wish good career for their children. So we can see that since the beginning, we can say that parents have interest, or parents are interested in the career development of their children. Finding a dream. A student who have a dream at present and a student who don't have. Look at the picture on the screen. As the numbers of stars, there are a lot of jobs as well. Among those jobs, he can't decide what fits him perfectly. The parent's role is to make a question mark become an exclamation mark. Interest and goal is different, but if the student is interested in books, he finds his way to search in the internet. If he is interested in watching the stars, the parents should follow and bring the children in Yongchon to watch the stars. So the parents should accompany the child. There are a lot of job experience activities for them to explore. So the students who have a dream and don't have is a big difference on guiding the career education. Even the college student I asked, "What will you do after graduation?" He answered, "I don't know yet." A junior student came from military service, not our student. He is from other college. He is junior college, but still don't know when in senior college I want to try to take civil service exam. Even he is in college, he cannot decide yet. So what he wanted on his career. Be confident on your dream, not a hoping confident. So parents should help your children to find their career path. Take them to the job experience centers to experience a lot of activities. Let them explore their interests and nurture them through your guidance. Next topic is about efforts to make your child's career choices, but I will explain it a little later in the next session. Let's continue the second session. Efforts to make your child's career choices can be demanded on child's self-understanding about their interesting aspect and their self-aptitude or ability. Second, career information, such as finding jobs information, career information, high school information, and university information. If your child dreams to become a police officer, he must learn the police administration in the university. They study about becoming a policeman. There are many ways to find information on how to become a policeman. So it needs preparation for a survey like what is the advantage of becoming a police officer and what is the disadvantage? How much salary they get? They could search for site about the information, not only for an information. When they do such career experience activities, it is helpful for more career search. I will share it one by one. When your children do some career activities, let them write how their friends think about them. They will write in a paper, his best friend Chulsu, how do you think about me? My friend thinks that I am an athlete. They think I am good at soccer. They think I am good at painting. They think I am good at singing songs. My friend said I am good at taekwondo. They said I am good at bilingual. He said I am good at soccer, so he writes how his friends evaluate them about him. My friend said I am good at this part, so I can choose on this part. Friends' evaluation and his own thinking about his own skill. I'm not good in studying, but I'm good at painting. So if your child shares about his activities or he wants, Mom, I'm good at sports. Mom, I'm good at learning languages. So if he's good at languages, he can go to foreign school when they reach high school. There are many activities in school, but they can do some activities at home as well. Next is securing career information. Finding various job information. We have the Korea Vocational Competency Development Institute or CareerNet. You can search on this site. We have also securing career information or Junior CareerNet. Try to use this site. There are information for elementary school, middle school, high school, and university level. Even your child is still 4th grade in elementary, you can click and search information for middle school level, and you can see a lot of informations. If there is CareerNet, there is also WorkNet. securing information for Korea Employment Information Service or WorkNet. The adults can see this if you need information related to work. You cannot just stay or sit down and somebody give you information. You can see what are the interesting jobs and the jobs that are not existing anymore. For example, when I was young, when riding a bus, there was a female conductor checking passengers, collecting bus fares, and he must say, "Hooray!" to start the bus. There was job before that is not existing anymore. And now, generally, when we go to food center, we order food by using machine. We just insert our credit card and touch the screen and press the item we want to order. So there is no one who will get our order. So simple work can be done through machines. Various career and job experience activities. First is about self-interest activity. Needs to take effort. Second is taking effort about different career information. Third is taking effort and helping about different career experience activities. There are a lot of job experience centers. So if you have time in the weekends, bring your child and let them find what job they are interested in by letting them experience through activities. There are police museums, film museum. If they are interested in movies, there is need to continuously find ways to find what your children are getting interested in the future. So what your children are interested may be his future job, but it helps them find their career path in the future. I also raise up kids. Until middle school, my kid is interested in mathematics. Math is related to science, so he is interested in science. But in my thought, I wanted him to become a doctor, but I didn't tell him about it. But my child likes mathematics, so he wanted to be a mathematician. So that's what he did from elementary up to middle school. But when he's in high school, he said he doesn't fit mathematics, so he changed his likes. So he chooses to go to music high school. He wanted to teach others when he was still young. He continuously wanted to teach others. It didn't change, but he changed in the field of interest. So it is important to know what your child's interests when still young. Second is choosing a career and job understanding. Difficulty in choosing a career. First, criteria for career selection, work you like, work that inspire you, promising jobs in the future, etc. Second, students' responses, work that make a lot of money, great work, respectable work. Some says, I don't know yet. Someone said, how could you do all the things that you are interested in for a lifetime? If you make money, do even difficult work. It is easy to say like this. Students, when choosing a career, what kind of career do you want to choose? I asked. They said they want to do an admirable job. It is infinite story. If your child say this, don't scold him. You must say, okay, that's a good idea. In the future, you can do a good job. Read a lot of books. You study hard to attain your goal. Actually, some say, I don't know what career I have to choose. So we need to explain many different jobs. We can search on the site about WorkNet. We can find role model card. They can choose role model. It could be their father, brother, relatives, and so on. In my opinion, if the father is baseball player, since young they go to baseball fields, watch baseball games. The father train him baseball related activities. So in the future, the child will be baseball player. Not all are like that. Our country legend cup baseball athletes might be baseball player like Lee Jong-bum, Lee Jong-yu. Since young, his father was baseball player. Role model was his father. The child's role model is his father is a beautiful scene. He followed his father's footsteps, but that is not 100%. They must have the same interests. If you're free or if you're forced to do the father's job, hold down to his child, they might fight. I saw an experience. The father is a doctor. The child cannot go to middle school. They scold him. Their relationship is not good. There is no rule that the father's job, if the father is a doctor, the child must be a doctor. The child might has different interests. So there are a lot of careers. We must cultivate our child's interest about their role model for them to follow towards their career path. Next is students who frequently change according to their interests during career search, and students who are not interested at all. It doesn't matter if it changes in elementary school. There are a lot of female students who want to become a singer. That is not bad. They wanted to be a singer. They sing very well. They have special talent. That is great. They can draw or paint well, so they go to art school or music school or help them to become a singer. This time, there are practice students who want to become an idol, so they should be good at singing, and parents should help their kids' interest to become a singer. And next, they should have different experience. Like those who want to become a baseball player, in the elementary there is baseball club. Then when they go to middle school, high school, and when they go to university, they can go to baseball. So he experienced by himself if he has confidence in playing baseball. So he chooses what he wants through experiences. They go to the fields, learn it, and doing it, they can feel the happiness. The best way to help them choose their career. Same is true in the food. Are you going to have champong or jjajangmyeon? For me, champong is good because there is spicy soup. In this case, he tried to eat and choose what food he wants to eat. So, you need to understand yourself through experiences and choose your preferred career path. If you ask why we need a job, first, a pleasure, rewarding, and sense of accomplishment through work. Even me, I feel achieved through my work. If I made the research, wrote a book, I feel accomplished. Second, resolving food, clothing, and shelter through income or the economic factors. And third, a sense of belonging as a member of society. Not only in our university, but also members of other organizations that I met through my field of work. I feel we are working because we need to survive. That is how you are thinking, right? But we have a sense of belonging as a member of society if we have a job. Next, the world of job. There are a lot of jobs, but I cannot explain them all. I will introduce few jobs. So let us find out. Example of job names, we have teacher, lawyer, administrator. All these jobs need professionalism. Teacher focus on their vocation, service. Focus on teaching other people. Lawyer, professional and technical skill, focus on specific fields. Administrator, focus on responsibility and administration. That is for public accountability. You can see more jobs, but these are just few examples I prepared. Next, classification of occupation. Currently, there are 12,000 jobs in Korea. Division of classifying occupations, census classification, standard classification, psychological and affective classification, etc. I will explain further about this later. There are a lot of jobs or classification of job, but the most satisfying job in Korea, based on the source Korea Employment Information Service materials for March 2012, the highest ranking is elementary school principal, followed by voice actor, counselor, priest, composer, curator, and you can see number 7, the university professor. In the case of professors, they're not the same. There is a lot of difference between the PhDs and non-PhDs. And also you can see here the university president, 17.067%, and the elementary school teacher, 16.967%. Job change in the era of artificial intelligence. There are jobs that are replaced by artificial intelligence. You can see on the screen, we have here the butcher, street cleaners, packaging or deliveries, and there are also jobs that are difficult to replace with artificial intelligence. For example, the music songwriter, artist or designer, physical therapists, teachers. Although we can search a lot of information on the internet, but teaching, we should teach the students about their livelihood. It is case by case. Job change in the era of artificial intelligence. Focusing on simple, repetitive work, AI job replacement is expected. According to Google CEO, artificial intelligence does not take people's job. It will evolve in a way that helps simple tasks. The professions that need creativity and insight through social cooperation with people cannot be replaced by artificial intelligence. And according to the Facebook CEO, AI technology can be useful in a variety of fields such as medical and unmanned driving, but it is difficult to teach common sense. Career guidance for parents. The role of parents. We should always try our best to become good parents. Our role as parent for child's career development is very important. First, efforts to be good parents, understanding of yourself. See the current situation, the emotional aspect, what you can do and you cannot do. You can't just say to your child that you study, but parents did not study well when you was young. You must think that feeling of your child when you were the same age. Need to understand yourself in childhood. It is a reflection through experience. And if parents have a good relationship with other people who has work, then your kids can see the different job. You can say, that person is a teacher, my friend since young. Or you can introduce them to the other person. That person is a public accountant, a public servant, and so on. So communicate with others with an open mind. It is an interpersonal relationships and communication skills. The most important is effort for a happy family life. Educational support for children, it is needed. They must feel the parents' love. They should feel it. Their parents' interest, supporting their role for their child's career development. What parents want versus what children want, and what parents like versus what children like. When still young, they have different interests. It changes when they go to middle school. It is natural situation. I remember when I was young, my father's job was firefighter. At home, they took a documentary about works of a firefighter helping saving other people. That was the famous job back then. So when you ask elementary what they want to be when they grow up, many answered they want to be a firefighter. My father was wearing uniform, riding a red fire truck, and enter the school ground, then go to the firefighting class. I still remember it. So, as parents, we should open up way to your child's interest for different job. It is very important to choose a career that suits your child's ability. Recognizing your child's dream. Creating a mind map for your child's dream, their career choice, experience. Just let them write what they want, what they interest the most. It is very nice to have this kind of experience at home, so try it with your kids. Let us talk about jobs required in everyday life. What is the job you must have in your life? What if you don't have this job? Works for everyday life, let your child write down at least 5 kinds of job needed. For example, police officer, teacher, what are the police officers do, and what would happen without them, teachers. What would teachers do, and what if we don't have teachers? All kinds of jobs are important. They are related to each other. So in Korea, we have 12,000 kinds of job. Generally, 6,000 are very important, and another 6,000 are just related to each other. Strengthening career education at school. The Ministry of Education's elementary school career education goal is through understanding of oneself and work, formation of positive values, career exploration and experiences, students will discover their dreams and cultivate the foundation of career development capabilities to design careers. Career development capability, it must be good if they can do it alone. But if the child is still in elementary, they need parents' guidance. This is just a simple introduction about career guidance education in elementary school. What career guidance education program will be introduced in the next session. So this is the last part, the Q&A. Let's just read it together. It is people who change the world, but it is education that changes people. Career education helps students with confidence in determining their future. I think parents' interest and support are very important. Don't just rely on school, and I hope that you will take care of your child's interests and think about how it would be better to conduct career guidance and academic guidance to your children. See you in the third and fourth session. Thank you for listening. Thank you very much.